rightly or wrongly, people are saying that JFK Jr. is still alive. Now, I have no idea if he is or not. I'm just going to point out some interesting coincidences and things. Okay, so, and I apologize to the JFK Jr.'s family, but I don't mean anything. I'm just trying to get to, as with anything else, I'm trying to get to the truth. Apart from anything else, for years it was believed that JFK was killed by some, lone madman or whatever. Now, if it wasn't for people like conspiracy theorists, the truth would have never come out. And it's the same with everything, a lot of people just, keep on digging for whatever. To me, I think it's sort of, anybody who's actually looking into this JFK Jr. thing, to me it's like honouring him, Now, people say, well, if he was alive, he'd be showing himself. And, Q said, no, JFK Jr. is not alive. Now, come on, can we use a tiny bit of logic here? Would Q come out and say, oh yeah, John JFK Jr. is alive? Apart from anything else. If Q came out and said that JFK Jr. is alive, the first thing that would do would be to put his life in danger again, and maybe they would, get rid of him for a second time. Or they'd make sure that I won't say get rid of him for a second time, because I'm going to put forward a few things here. But, if Q came out and said, yeah, JFK Jr.'s alive and well, if I was the deep state, the first thing I'd be wanting to do would be to, really end his life. So I don't think Q would put his life in danger. That's just pure logic. And of course there's the misinformation thing here. Now, I don't know whether he's alive or not, but like I say, I'm just doing some, putting forward some further investigations, and let's see. Now look, it's amazing to me, I don't know, I might be wrong, but it's amazing to me that none of these people that are talking about JFK Jr. still being alive have never really looked around the area where this crash was supposed to have taken place. Let's go here. Now what is this? Montauk. Fairly well known to people who are into the truth. Montauk Project. The Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory that alleges there were a series of secret United States government projects conducted at Camp Hero or Montauk Air Force Station on Montauk, Long Island, for the purpose of developing psychological warfare techniques and exotic research, including time travel. Coincidence? Well, let's look to the right there, close to Martha's Vineyard. Okay. Martha's Vineyard. Now JFK Jr., at the time he was going around with this, or I had a friend, you know, that actress. They went on a holiday scuba diving. And they were both certified scuba divers. Trump Tower, Chicago Gingerbread elevator. Now there's some famous houses on Martha's Vineyard. There's we crashed. Some of the plane's debris washed up on Martha's Vineyard. We have Montauk over here. Now there's some famous houses on Martha's Vineyard, and they are called gingerbread houses all over Martha's Vineyard. And there's a book called The Ghost, either from, it was situated, the film was situated, or the book came from a guy, or was, you know, the plot was on Martha's Vineyard. The Ghost. Interesting title. So, Martha's Vineyard is full of gingerbread houses, and are commonly known as gingerbread houses. And where is it? Not that one. Trump Tower has a gingerbread elevator. Also, for those who don't know about it, Trump's uncle, when Tesla died, Trump's uncle was the guy that went in and rounded up his papers. And got access to all Tesla's information. So there you go, guys. Gingerbread elevator. It was also known that I think Tesla was involved. Tesla was involved in the Philadelphia experiment too. I don't know if he was involved in the Montauk experiment, but he was definitely involved in the Philadelphia experiment. And what was the Philadelphia experiment was, I think it was Tesla and Einstein that were involved in that, but don't quote me on that. And that was basically I don't know whether it was, they were meant to time travel, or they were trying to time travel. They say they were trying to make a aircraft carrier, you know, big ship disappear by using, say, you know, counter-rotating electromagnetic fields. They started it up and panicked, shut it down halfway, and apparently some guys jumped overboard in 1945 or something, 44, 45. And when they landed, it was, obviously must have landed in the water, but it was 1985 when they landed. Also, some people in that experiment were apparently, when they shut it down, some of the people on board that were half embedded in the metal in that. But anyway, there you go. Let's have a look. It's just strange to me how that's fairly close to Montauk, where they're playing around with time travel and that. A lot of debris washed up, and it's near to Martha's Vineyard. John F. Kennedy, certified scuba diver. Montauk experiment, time travel. Gingerbread houses all over Martha's Vineyard. Trump Tower, gingerbread elevator, and and Trump's uncle was involved in, probably involved in time travel. So there you go, guys. Food for thought. Gingerbread man for thought. In light of the current climate, the cabal and their satanic rituals and eating people, I think I'll retract that gingerbread man. But there you go. I'm just surprised that nobody among the, or that I know of, has talked about Martha's Vineyard or Montauk, the Montauk experiment. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Now, once again, I'll state that I'm not saying anything by this series of what I've just put out. I'm just putting together bits and pieces, and you make of it what you will. But everything was once a conspiracy. And I'm definitely not saying that he's alive. Not saying that in any way, shape, or form. But it's interesting. Yeah, guys, if you can subscribe, that'd be awesome. Sorry about the humming and hawing. I'm doing about 10 things at one time here, answering this and that and doing this and that, so sorry about that. So there you go, yeah. Okay, guys, if you could subscribe, you can also, if you can't do anything else, please, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. I have got, you can donate to my not my PayPal, my Patreon. You can donate cryptocurrency, various cryptocurrencies I've got. I'm also got a series of self-defense training. If you want to, I've got all the links below for that, and I've also got links for one of the best healing modalities on this planet at the moment, which is called earthing, or sometimes known as grounding. Cheers.